Hello students, today we are going to learn about countable and uncountable nouns from your English 2 textbook, chapter number 21. But before going through what is countable and uncountable noun, it is very important for us to have a clear concept on what is noun. So let's check how much we know about nouns. Noun. Here are some of the examples of noun. Ram, Dibrugarh, dog, pen, brave, happiness. What is Ram? Ram is the name of a person. What is Dibrugarh? Dibrugarh is the name of a place. Dog is an animal. And if we name a dog, for example as Tuffy or Jack, then that name is also a noun. Pen is a thing or an object. Brave is an idea. How brave that boy is. Happiness is a feeling. Therefore, noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, idea or feeling. Countable nouns. The first point is, countable nouns are things that we can count. Here, the name itself denotes. Countable means count. We can count them like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here are the examples of countable nouns that we can count. Like, we can count a tree, 2 trees. We can count a dress or 1 dress, 2 dresses, 3 dresses, 5 dresses and so on. Countable nouns can be changed into its plural form by adding s or es. Plural means more than one. For example, trees, cats, apples, boxes. With the word tree, I have added the letter s and made it trees. So tree, trees, cat, cats, apple, apples, box, boxes. With the word box, I have added the letters es and made it boxes. The third point is, countable nouns can be used with a or an or a number. For example, a cat, a tree, an egg, an umbrella, 2 apples. So here we have used a with a noun, n with a noun and also number with a noun, as we have used earlier in the previous examples as 2 trees, 5 dresses. So from here we can get the definition of countable noun. What is countable noun? Things that we can count, that can have plural forms and also can be used with a or an or a number are countable nouns. For example, tree, dress, cat, apple, box, egg, umbrella and so on. Here are some of the examples of countable noun. Book, chair, cup, school. Some more examples are table, car, answer, student, exam and so on. Now let's try to understand what is countable noun with the help of another example. Let's take a tree. Here is a tree, trees. In the first picture we can see only one tree, so we can say a tree or one tree. In the second picture, we can see 3 trees. We can count them. Therefore, we are saying 3 trees. We can say a tree. We can say trees. We can add the letter S with the word tree and make it plural. We can say 1 tree, 2 tree, 3 trees. That means we can count the number of trees. Uncountable nouns. Things that we cannot count or cannot be counted are uncountable nouns. Here, the word uncountable itself denotes that uncountable nouns cannot be counted in numbers as 1, 2, 3 and so on. For example, rice, milk, water, cleverness. So dear students, we cannot count rice or milk or water or cleverness. The second point is they do not have plural forms. Therefore, we cannot use S or ES with the uncountable nouns. We cannot say rices or milks or waters or clevernesses. The third point is they cannot be used with A or N. Therefore, we cannot say a rice or a milk or a water, a cleverness. The fourth point is they can be used with some. For example, some rice, some milk, some water. So from here, we can get the definition of uncountable nouns. Things that cannot be counted, that do not have plural forms and cannot be used with A or N are uncountable nouns. For example, rice, milk, water, cleverness, and so on. Now here are some of the examples of uncountable nouns. Rice, milk, water. We cannot count any of them, but we can add an amount or container or quantity and say a bowl of rice or a bottle of water, a packet of milk or a glass of milk. Some more examples of uncountable nouns are music, love, art, sugar, power, gas, and so on. Now let's try to understand what is uncountable noun with the help of the example of water. Here is the picture of water. We cannot say a water or an water. We cannot say waters. We cannot say one water, two waters. So, we cannot add A or N. We cannot add S or ES. Nor can we add numbers to the word water. Therefore, water is uncountable noun. Examples of nouns that are usually uncountable. Things that we cannot touch or see, like anger, happiness, courage, beauty, fame. These examples, these words, we can only feel them, but we can neither touch them nor see them. We can only feel a person becoming happy, but we cannot count his happiness. We cannot say one happiness or two happiness. Nor can we use S or ES with the word happiness. Therefore, we cannot say happinesses. Plus, we cannot add the letters A or N with the word happiness or any of these examples. Therefore, these are uncountable nouns. Some uncountable nouns that may be countable in other languages. They are actually categories. For example, furniture. It includes objects such as tables, chairs, beds, desks, dressers, backpacks, and cupboards. We cannot say I have a furniture or I have two furnitures, three furnitures. But we can say I have a table or I have two tables, I have two chairs, I have three desks. Similarly, with the other example, money. Money is uncountable, but as it includes coins, banknotes, and bills, these coins, banknotes, and bills are countable nouns. Now let's revise what we have learned today with the help of the differences between countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are things that we can count, and uncountable nouns are things that we cannot count. Countable nouns can be used with numbers. Uncountable nouns cannot be used with numbers. Countable nouns can have plural forms. Uncountable nouns cannot have plural forms. Countable nouns can be used with a or n. Uncountable nouns cannot be used with a or n. Plural countable nouns can be used with some. Examples: some books, some trees. And uncountable nouns can be used with some. For example, some rice, some milk, some water. The sixth point is the examples. Examples of countable nouns are book, chair, cup, school, tree. Examples of uncountable nouns are rice, food, happiness, beauty. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a good day.